What's up, Pokemon fans? I'm K-Tup, and this is SB Gaming. Today we're going to look at something that's been a staple of Pokemon games since day...
Type advantages!
No,
The National Dex!
today we're going to be, talking about, well, we're going to talk about the move Tackle. Throughout history, the Pokemon franchise we know and love has gone through quite a few changes. But one thing has remained constant. Tackle. So if you've been living under a rock all these years and don't know what the heck a tackle is, well, I'll tell you. Tackle is a physical attack, makes sense I guess, that deals damage and has no secondary effects in its basic form. And, like all things in life, it has changed. Today, we're going to go on a deep dive through the history of your favorite, least favorite move. Tackle. Just a quick note for all you people that are living in 2029 and just picked up your copy of Generation 13. This history is only going to go up to Sword and Shield, which are the most recent games at the time of this release. Obviously, any future titles past Generation 8 are not going to be included here, and I'll probably only be covering main series games unless there's some really interesting trivia from some side games. At the dawn of the universe, also known as Generation 1, Tackle had a devastating 35 power, but such raw brawn comes at a price, as it only had 95 accuracy. Thankfully, no black holes opened up, and the physics of the universe didn't really change too much between Generations 1 and 2, so Tackle remained at its 35-95 split. But at that point, move descriptions were a thing, and Tackle was described as a full-body charge attack. Fair enough, I guess. Generation Trumpet, 3, made the classic middle school mistake of defining a word with the word. I'm reading this description because I want to know what a tackle is. Oh, okay, yeah, tackle is a tackle. Good, checks out. That's also not even a complete sentence. Come on, Game Freak. How could you shortchange the best move in the game? At least Fire Red and Leaf Green finally made that partnership deal with Merriam-Webster Dictionary, so we finally got this absolute goldmine of a description. And that's about it for Generation 3. It was pretty uneventful. Whoa! What was that? Can we get a replay, please?
Alright, ladies and gents, the second stage of judging is the much-anticipated appeal time. May the contestants amaze us with superb appeals of dazzling moves. Let's see a little enthusiasm. Let's appeal. Alrighty then. Appeal number 1. Which move are you playing? That was brilliant.
Contests in Generation 3 brought new life to the already riveting and complex subject of the move Tackle. And apparently using Defense Curl, Leer, or Harden before Tackle will gain you 4 extra appeal points. Not sure how that makes sense, but yeah, okay, let's go with it. Yeah, well, Gen 4 was the thing that happened, and so were Super Contests. 7 people worldwide that actually played these, may God have mercy on your souls, would know that Tackle had an appeal of 3 points. Okay, got it? Good, I'm gonna go brush my teeth to get the disgusting taste of Super Contests out of my mouth. Apparently Tackle was way too weak in Gen 4, so our lovely friends over at the Pokemon Company decided that Tackle should have 50 power and 100 accuracy. Good lord, this is becoming absolutely lethal. They're filling the water with proteins in Unova or something. And Game Freak denied the entire community's begs and pleas to nerf the absolute behemoth of a move that was Tackle, and left it alone in Gen 6. Gen 7 finally rolled around, and Game Freak came to their senses and realized they'd made something that definitely should probably be destroyed. So they decreased Tackle's power down to 40. That begs the question, why am I doing this to myself? So in Gen 7, Z-moves were also a thing, and a Z-powered Tackle turns into Breakneck Blitz, and packs a 100 power punch of physical damage. It also has the secondary effect of making you question why you would waste a Z-Crystal on Tackle. As it stands here in Generation 8, Tackle's a 40 power, 100 accuracy move with a base 35 PP that can be raised up to 56 with enough tender, loving care. If you decide you want to Dynamax your level 5 Eevee, why? Then you can hit with a gargantuan 90 power max strike, but you will lose a stage of speed and a good majority of your sanity for your efforts. Tackle is one of the most widely learned moves in the franchise, and to be honest with you folks, I have not learned how to count high enough to quantify the amount of species that can learn Tackle. Most of them will learn as an egg move at level 1 or at a very low level. Some common levels to learn Tackle are 1, 5, 10, and 15. In the newer gens, it is sometimes learned at level 3 or 4 in cases like Bunnelby or Basculin's 8th gen reiterations respectively. This also begs an interesting question. Why? The Tackle animation hasn't changed much, or at all, over time, and is probably about as basic as it can get. If I were being held at gunpoint and absolutely had to choose a favorite, which is pretty tough because they're all so diverse and unique, I'd probably have to go with Gen 3 or Gen 4. I like the feeling of pure pain that the sparks flying off the impact give. And the classic Gen 3 animations are always a treat. You know, it's not necessarily included in the data set here, but I also have to point out the animation from Colosseum, because this is definitely what a Tackle looks like. Tackle will net you a super effective hit against... well, this is awkward. Nothing. But you're in luck because it's resisted by rock and steel, as well as, let's be honest, just about everything, because it has 40 power. Well, that's about all the tackling I can handle for the day. If you need me, you can find me crying myself to sleep over the fact that I just spent a month researching the move Tackle. Until we meet again, thanks so much for watching. Your support means a lot, whether it's a view, a like, or a sub, or, in the case of this video, a dislike. Yikes. Anyway, that's all I got. This has been K-Tup from SB Gaming, and I will see you next time. Take care. What's up, guys? This is just a quick, unscripted postscript at the end of my video. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching all the way through. It really helps with my analytics, especially on my first video. It's really nice that people stick around all the way to the end. And if you're here, that means you did that, or you just skipped through so you could get to the next video in your playlist. I don't judge. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out. I want to keep this nice and brief, but I wanted to shout out somebody who's really guided me a lot through this process, even though they don't really, I guess, know about it, because it's kind of more of a behind the scenes thing. But Lucy, Candy Eevee, has been a huge influence on just my inspiration to start doing these videos. So that's a big thank you to her. If you ever see this, Lucy, just thank you for all the indirect help you've given me just by producing your content, and it's really helped to inspire me to do this. So thank you, and thank you to all my viewers who stuck around for this. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.